if they give me the fight with Charles, it's gonna be a
That's a
good
good
one.
fight too.
Also,
That's a great fight too. That's
It's
a great fight too.
I would like to fight with Islam. That's for sure.
Mhm.
I would like to fight him.
But if they don't give you that fight, if they give you like a number one contender fight, when would you like to fight next?
I wouldn't fight for a number one contender
Really?
fight. No.
You only want to fight for the title?
Yeah, of course,
Really? Okay.
of course.
Yeah, I understand. That makes sense to me. Look, also, it's the most marketable fight. Everybody else is lost to him. Right?
I don't care if Islam decides that he doesn't want to fight me. I don't care. I said till you're gonna have to fight me. Okay. You say that you are the world champion. You're gonna keep dominating the division, all that. I'm here. You can't keep avoiding me all the time.
So you would just sit on the sidelines rather than fight someone else?
I don't think that they're gonna do that. I don't think they would put me on a sideline because they asked me to. I vacated the belt because I told them that I wouldn't fight in 145 again, but I get the promise that I would fight for the title in my next fight.
Mm-hmm.
So how much time you will stop me and from the fighting?
So they did give you a promise that your next, when you vacated the belt, that your next fight would be
if
for
they
the title?
give that chance to everyone, why not to me?
Yes.
They gave it to Henry Cejudo, they gave it to Conor McGregor, they gave it to George St. Pierre, they gave it to John, they gave it to everyone.
Right. Yep.
And I proved that I deserve that shot. As you said, I knock out
Two of the all-time greats.
two of the all-time greats. To the greats, Walk, who was like dominating everyone in 145 division, and Max Holloway. Great fighters, both of them. He's saying that I don't deserve it, but he's saying it from a fighter's perspective. But as a promoter, it works a little bit different.
So now you're thinking Dana.
Yeah.
Got it. So you think Dana would be excited about you fighting Dustin or Charles? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Right.
That will be making a step back, I think.
Yeah. I understand what he's saying, but I tell you who I want to see as a fan. I'm talking purely as a fan.
Okay.
If there is the fight with you and Islam, that could be one of the biggest pay-per-views if that takes place.
I think so also. Look, Henry Cejudo, you watch him in the video, he moved up, he fought for the second belt. Conor, he fought for the second belt. George St. Pierre, he fought for the second belt. I can mention you so many names that fought for that second belt. Why not me? That had that opportunity to fight for the next weight class world championship for the belt.
So right now, with where you're at, are you wanting your next to be that?
I'm sure that that's going to happen. I'm fighting for the belt.
Okay. So right now, you gave the belt back at 140.
I gave it because I didn't want to hold the division.
Right.
This is what I did. I could hold it for a year and a half, but I didn't because at the end, I knew it that I wouldn't fight again in 145, but I could have the position where I would say like, listen, I'm holding the belt till you give me the chance to fight for the next weight class belt. But I'm vacating the belt because they gave me the word. That was all. Easy.
Who is the ranking right now in 155?
The number one is Charles Oliveira, and the champion is Islam. I don't know who is the number two.
Can you look at that, Rob? I'm curious now because Charles is Armand is number two.
Armand, number two.
So would you fight an Armand before you go? Like, let's just say Dana says, I want you to fight Armand before you fight Islam. Would you entertain that?
He wouldn't tell me that.
He wouldn't tell you that?
No.
Dana would say Islam.
He would say for the belt.
He would say for the belt.
Yeah.
I think so as well because you're undefeated.
Of course.
Yeah.
There's no way that I have to fight to the number one contender. I have to fight directly for the belt.
How soon do you think that would happen?
Personally, I don't know. I hope in summer, maybe in September. I don't know. Whenever it happens, it's going to be... I have two names in my mind right now, and we focus all trainings in two names. It's Charles and Islam.
In case if he says you're fighting Charles.
Yeah, in case that he says that I gotta fight Charles, I'm ready for that, because I'm doing a lot of, like, we watching his fights, seeing his weaknesses, where he's doing, like, I don't know, where he's dangerous, all that. We study him. The same thing with Islam. He's southpaw. He moves a little bit different. He tends to go for the takedowns. So we are preparing. I'm so excited. That's why me, if someone asked to me, like, I would love to fight with Islam. That will be a great one, because I really know that I have the ability to shock the world. Because I know that for me, it's gonna be like, I know that I'm gonna beat him, but for the world, it's gonna be like just what happened. The same thing that happened with Walk, the same thing that happened with Max Holloway. No one never knocked him out. No one did it. And it was like a surprise for everyone. But me personally, I always knew it.
You always knew they were gonna...
Before I walk in the octagon, I was like, thanks God to give me the opportunity to be the first one to knock him out.